Welcome everybody. If you're new to this series, I am doing my, I guess you could say, overview of the week. This is week number 2. It's more to do with SQL than anything. I learned that more than anything, and I learned something really important about SQL, so stick around for that. I'm going to go straight into it so you don't have to wait till the end. Just remember, if you enjoy the series or you saw me last week and you're here this week, just subscribe and help me out. Just want to get some feedback so I can continue, doing this every week. So I appreciate you. So I'm gonna go straight into it. When doing like classwork, the teacher asked us to do specific things inside of SSMS 18 pertaining to right clicking and not using T-SQL to do certain things like create tables. And if you do that in SSMS 18, when you have SQL Server 2022 installed, you're going to get an error like this. So I'm going to put a link down in the description to explain how to install SSMS 19, because you're going to need that to do certain things like create tables, not using T-SQL, and also to create diagrams. It's not going to let you. So there's a couple of things that you need. 19 version 19 of SSMS preview 4 to do. So I couldn't do it in 18, so I'm going to do it in 19, and you can see I can. So that's a good thing, getting 19 alongside of 18, because you can have 18 and have it running alongside of 19. So that's very important. So this week I learned that, and I also helped students, and the teacher asked me a certain thing because I was helping students, and I'll talk about that after this. But I learned, certain queries and just went over them again because I do utilize SQL at work. So I practiced them, like create and insert. I don't really use them at work, so I really need to get a hold onto them. I typically use alter in stored procedures. I do use create when I'm, doing a stored procedure. That's a different thing. We talked about certain variables when you're assigning certain fields, int, varchar, character, char, and then put the the restrictor of like the length of it inside of let me show you. So like when you're doing like a variable like character, and then you put like 20, it restricts the field when you're doing the insert, like when you're doing something like this, like when you're creating the actual records and inserting the data into the table, you have to restrict it, like restrict the characters that the person can put in or data can be pulled in. You got to restrict it. That's what you do. You want to categorize as an int or that or a character. And there's other variables that you can put in there to restrict the actual field or the column inside of the record that you can restrict. So I don't know if I'm explaining myself well enough, but if you want to explain it better, just correct me in the comments, because I'm learning this all. This is like kind of like just reiterants to me. So I want to talk to you about what the teacher offered me to do, but I can't do it because I have 2 kids and I'm working, and I'm overwhelmed a little bit. So she asked me to be a tutor, kind of, and it's based off of aid to get paid a stipend. But I don't need aid. I work full time, so I can't do that. I have 2 kids and also go to school and tutor. Yeah, it's too much, and that goes along the lines of still I'm on the fence for. Let me put myself in the full screen. Still, I'm on the fence of being, in the Google Data Analytics certificate, because it's going to be a lot of work, and I don't know if I can handle it. By the way, this week I'm a little bit more flowy, so just let me know if I'm doing good in the comments. I got a haircut. Cool. Yeah. I'm just getting off course. So the data analytics certificate. Yeah, I'm still on the fence. I'm on the edge though. So if you guys have like any comments about it, if you've done it, just write in the comments and let me know. Like, hey, dude, you got to do this, or don't do it. It kind of sucks, or anything along those lines to help me make a decision, because I'm on the fence. And I'm not going to rely on you guys to make that decision for me, but I'm kind of leaning to do it. But we'll see. Other than that, this has been week 2. I appreciate you guys for watching and this rant. So always remember, your joy equals happiness. Peace out.